Oh, good morning, everyone. Seeing as my last videos on Devon and doing the entire county, sort of a run-through on the documentaries and how popular a lot of them are getting, I've decided that I'm going to make another one. But I noticed that there's a particular place that is not being covered as much as it probably should, due to some housing crises, homeless issues, and another sort of crisis happening down over in Dover. No one else seems to have done a documentary on Kent yet. Thankfully, because I know a number of friends down in Kent, I'm going to be traveling across the entirety of the county, including Dover, showing off exactly what it's all about, telling the truth, shit you're not going to hear in the news, and giving Kent a proper look over of what it's actually like to live there. I've managed to get interviews with some incredible people, including the council. I've managed to, well, let's just say you're in for a treat, okay? So, with that being said, we've done the whole this is Devon. I mean, there's another one of my videos right there. Brilliant. Now, this is Kent. Enjoy the ride, everyone, because this is a little bit more intense than this last one. British seaside town with a certain crisis. Here we go. Alright, so I noticed this alleyway is open. Now, I'm not making a dumpster diving video, obviously, but let's just have a look around these alleyways. See, this is the one I saw with all the boxes in it. But they're all empty, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, so we've been walking around Strood late tonight. It's probably almost, what, 12:30 in the morning?
It is, yeah.
And I've actually bumped into you. What's your name?
My name's Lindsay.
Lindsay, and you work for the council here.
I do.
What are you doing out this late at night?
I'm part of the outreach team on night support for the homeless and rough sleepers.
Okay, so you came up and you asked us if we had seen somebody.
Yep.
That was over there. Is there somebody local who's homeless that lives in a tent over there?
There is. She's known to us very well. She's been with us for about 2 years now.
Okay. And what were you hoping to accomplish by meeting up with her?
Just for a welfare check. Make sure she's okay. If she needs anything, whether she's had any correspondence from council.
Yeah.
Or any outreach team of the day.
Okay.
But unfortunately, the resident is not in today.
So why do you choose this late at night to do this?
Because they bed down for the night.
Makes sense. So typically they're traveling about in the day?
Yeah, in the day they'll normally be travelling around. Obviously they do their begging, look for food, find shelter in other areas for safety. Because they generally don't stay in the same area for long.
That makes sense. And can I ask, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing this for 2 years now.
2 years,
yeah,
wow.
But on outreach, I've been doing it for 4 weeks.
See, that's incredible that you would do that for people like that. How bad would you say homelessness is in this area?
It's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, in the hundreds? I mean, what would your estimate be?
I would probably say you're probably looking near on 1,000 people.
1,000 people in this town alone?
In the town and the surrounding areas.
What do you think is the main cause of homelessness here in Strood?
Mental health issues is a big issue.
Okay.
And it's on the rise. For instance, we had, if I give you a bit of a figure, we had 10 people in the shelter last year due to mental health. This year we've got about 50.
Wow. Okay.
So it's increased dramatically.
Right, and I mean, is it because this is a somewhat rough considered area, or
depends on how you look at it, really. Because I mean, I've lived in Medway all my life.
Yeah.
Yes, you do have your worse areas, and I wouldn't say Strood is one of the worst. I can't really answer that one.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't class it as a rough area.
I mean, if you're out this late at night, you probably don't run into anything crazy that often, do you? Oh, God. Okay, give me one story. You don't have to be specific, but I'm so curious.
We had a gentleman.
Yeah.
On rice.
Okay.
Hunched over. When he come round, he was very abusive, very hostile.
Yeah.
Lashing out. The only thing you can do is back away and hope that he sort of snaps out of it.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Do you think since we're wandering around in the middle of the night, we'll bump into anybody going in these alleyways and doing a bit of dumpster diving for exploring with fighters over there?
Yes, definitely. You'll bump into a few.
Okay, well, good to know. But again, thank you so much for that interview, and best of luck to you tonight on finding all the people you're trying to reach. I mean, that's incredible work you're doing. Seriously.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right, so she was coming to meet someone who stays in this tent apparently, but she's not home at the moment. I don't feel right going through any of their belongings if it's currently being lived in. You can see there's jackets here, a basket with some food. There's a beer in there that's not even open, and their tent. So yes, apparently homelessness is quite rife around this area. That's really, really sad to actually see, but it's quite fascinating bumping into someone who works for the council for this town. Oh no! She must have a pet as well. Oh. I do hope she's okay, because it is very late at night. Currently, we're out. It's 12:25 in the morning. So, I don't know why they're not here. But as we are also doing a side piece for Exploring the Fighters channel, he's dumpster diving, skip dipping, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be going around a lot of these back alleyways. I'm going to try and interview more people as I can. Also, we're with a friend Dave of Abandoned World Explorer, who lives in this area. I'll get an interview with him about this place. But this is Strood, guys. Let's go and figure out what this place is all about, for real. So Dave, you are a local yourself to Kent. How long have you lived here?
Well, I've lived all my life in it.
Speaking of in it, the police are already driving by.
So the police have already been called.
You know, Dan, you got so lucky that you just happened to climb over that fence right before. Anyway.
Do you reckon if they're going to do a left there?
They're going to check out those guys, yeah.
Okay.
So how long have you lived here for?
I've lived here for 42 years.
42 years in Kent?
42 years this August.
Okay. Would you say this is a pretty rough area? I mean, what are your thoughts on it?
No, we're in a place at the moment called Strood, and I find Strood isn't too bad, to be honest. It's got its up and down. Like a lot of people say, you know, certain parts of Medway area now are on the border of being quite rough, but I don't know, it's life for me around here, so it's quite normal.
Okay, what areas do you think are rough around here then?
I don't want to knock areas because I was born in Chatham, but I think
course.
Chatham's on it's a little bit more rougher than Strood.
Ah, fair play. Do you think we'll be ending up there?
Luton Road's actually one of the most, it was actually named as one of the most notorious places in Kent with 108. I just read up online, it was 108, which was sexual assaults and crimes, even a murder. So there you go.
Jeez.
And that's in Chatham, so.
How far from there are we?
We're about 5 minutes. We're not even far.
Come on. Can we go to Chatham real quick? Just because you brought it up.
Yeah, but that's not all of Chatham. Like,
no, of course.
We're just talking to different areas. Like you could go to some parts of London, it's beautiful, and then round the corner is a little bit rough. But,
yeah, of course.
It's just, yeah.
But overall, you'd say this is a really nice place to live?
I mean, I like Medway, yeah, I think it's cool. I know people say when you say Medway, like, oh, or Rochester, you're like, oh, I'm like, oh, I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
But it's just opinions, and some people say you wouldn't want to live around here, but I find it alright.
Right, gotcha.
But then, as I said, there's a lot of expensive parts of Chatham that are really nice. So we're not going to go all over the roads and names, but there's a lot of areas.
See, I learned the hard way on my painting documentary. Definitely don't shit where you eat and sleep. That is for sure. But I know you wouldn't do that. You've lived here so long, and
yeah, as I said, some people say, but you know, and I'm not knocking, as I said, Chatham, but I'm just saying, certain roads over that way, same as Rochester, anywhere, they've got their crimes.
They got a
Even
reputation.
the street I was born in, or the street I live in, believe it or not, and this is God's truth. There was a guy who shot his wife in the shopping centre that lives in my street. One guy held the street up with a gun, and then there was a murder in the second house. So that's in my road. So yeah,
okay,
that is true and all.
Right, well, tell you what, let's go drive around tonight and just see what this place is all about. I was actually kind of half hoping that police officer would come talk to us, because I'd love to ask them what their thoughts on this place is, but I think they probably got their hands full behind the building over there.
And there's so many guns in the Medway. Like, when you read up on about how many guns were ditched in the Medway, in the river,
yeah,
like weapons.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a very interesting magnet fish.
Yeah. Right, well, we're a day later. Now we are in Chatham, which Dave was talking about, where he's originally from. Here, as you can see, we are on a typical council estate, one that is well, very similar to what you would probably find anywhere else in the country. I mean, granted, here in front of us we got an abandoned one as well. You know, I don't see any point in trying to get in there at the moment, though it looks like there might be an entry there. But the reason I'm not going to get us into this particular one is because just up the road is an entire abandoned estate. One that failed and has been basically, for all I know, it could look like Chernobyl, really. So why don't we go and venture off down there and just have a look at what Chatham's about. But it is exactly what you would expect. Kids playing on the playgrounds here, cookie cutter homes. Most likely everyone here is getting them for free housing, you know, typical estate. Right, let's go check out this abandoned one though, just up the road. So here's the outside of the abandoned street. It's starting to get dark, so I don't know how much you can actually see. We're gonna walk around this back way because Dave said he's gotten in here before and have a look at this old abandoned estate. If not, well, that's unfortunate, but this is where we're at with it. It's unfortunate as well because the UK is having a housing crisis at the moment. It's getting harder and harder for people to find places to live, and whole neighborhoods like this are going abandoned, and they could easily turn them into places to live.
Hold on.
What?
Be careful. We're walking through here. Look.
You're entering a
unexploded. May be present. Do not handle any due to risk of death.
Alright, so this area is old military, so there could be explosives laying around. Nice. Well, maybe they shouldn't turn this into housing for people in case the kids go playing and find a hand grenade laying around somewhere.
Little Timmy blowing his hand off.
Don't want little Timmy blowing his hand off, that's for sure. Ah, my ears, my ears.
I wonder how many people in the comments will understand.
Even know where that's from, yeah. Alright, perfect. We found a way in. All the way at the back of this. Crawl through this. Right. Try to climb down this hill without falling. Oh, there we go. And we're now in one of the abandoned estates of Chatham. These are all the back gardens. So around here surely will be the front. That wasn't easy, but definitely wasn't the hardest. Let's see how it looked from the front view. Gated up on both sides so far. Wow. And again, to think, with the housing crisis, all of this really could be used to house more people, but no, apparently not. Alright, nice and easy like. Thankfully these fences can't be screwed into trees, so we can get around quite simply through here. Yeah. Wow. It's just crazy to think people used to live here and not anymore. You can tell by just looking at it how long it's been abandoned for. This would have been a very typical, ordinary housing estate only a couple decades ago. Now it looks like it's something right out of World War II. I see that some of these buildings have been arsoned a bit, but still, it's a fascinating look into the sort of derelictness and desolateness of this part of Kent. I don't think there will be getting into any of these buildings, but it doesn't hurt to have a look. Maybe a front door is open here on the other side. Who knows? Maybe someone is home and will let us in and invite us in for a cup of tea. that's screwed in really well. Hello, anybody home? Obviously not. If they were, there'd be a skeleton dead inside by now. But let's keep looking. No, all boarded up. That's locked up. Locked up, locked up. Yeah, no one's even tried to cut any of these locks. Oh, hold on a minute. Maybe that's not attached, but it's screwed in. That ain't going nowhere. Oh. Nope. We're not gonna have any luck with this one, that's for sure. Well, either way, a fascinating look into part of Chatham. Obviously, we have many other places we're going to go, including Dover, where we can go and take a look at the migrant crisis. Considering we are talking about crises, we'll have a look at what's going on down in Dover. Try and find a migrant camp.
Going to town on the back seat, and the police caught me. I wasn't involved in an accident. I was in the back seat with Mavis, this old lady, and we were really going to town, and I sort of squirted up the window and I didn't realise a police officer was standing at the glass.
Okay, Mr. Stevens, but do you understand what I'm talking about? I think you might be misunderstanding me. I'm not calling about that.
But I haven't driven in 20 years. I'm in sun care home. I'm waiting for the nurse to change my arse because I've just shit myself. But nurse! He's still going on.
Fuck.
You don't even want to talk to me about that.
Well, I'm glad I got that on camera anyway.
Oh shit.
Before we go, I do find this fascinating. So you see here, we have this big open field, which interestingly enough, it looks like somebody still comes and cuts the grass every now and then. It's crazy to think. Once upon a time, the people living here in these houses, the kids would come down here, imagine, playing in the field, playing football, or whatever it is kids do in these days or those days. And right across the street, still have houses people living in, and a humongous, again, council estate just further on down. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that this is still stood here. Right, so can't come to Kent without coming to Dover. As anyone who knows who's been following the news, this is where a lot of migrants coming in from France who have traveled all the way from the Middle East to try and make it to the UK. This is typically where they land. In a bit, we're going to see if we can't find a popular location that they'd be sailing up to, and see if we can spot anything. But yeah, Dover's got quite the reputation now, where it's typically the port where everything here in the UK goes off to Europe. Now it's well known for, the migrant situation all coming in here. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, right there. I know you can't see it, we're quite far. That's a ferry headed to France right now. Yeah, there it be. So that's the ferry port right there. You can see it says P&O. So that's the ferries we usually take to get to France whenever we've done our trips there. So yeah, and interestingly enough, on a clear day, it's quite hazy at the moment, but on a clear day you can actually see France from here. It'd be right in front of us. Anyway, yeah, we'll have a look around. There's an old battery there, an abandoned battery there. But we'll have a look around and we will see if we can spot anybody coming in on dinghies on the coast. As you know, with all of these town reviews or area reviews, we like to do and explore in the area as well to finish the video off. Right now, This is an old battery, very historic. But we're about to do some secret underground tunnels in the area. I have quite a bit of history, a little bit of danger, and you might find it quite fascinating. I'm already finding this quite fascinating though, as it is. So this would have been used in World War II. Oh, I can smell a fire. Someone's had a bonfire here recently. Oh, this is so cool. Yep, and right here you would see that there'd be an artillery gun. So I could look over the coast. So World War II, if the Nazis were coming, they can try and shoot boats or planes that were going by. A massive anti-aircraft gun.
Just be careful, because that's still smoking.
Ah, somebody's been having a little bonfire here, probably from last night. Oh yeah, it is still smoking, isn't it? It's a fresh fire, yeah.
Well, I'm not saying that like.
Well, you think migrants?
Yeah, well, don't forget, a lot of boats still get intercepted and they all jump off. You see the videos of them jumping off.
Yeah.
The fact you're talking the beach coastal there and there, they could be hopping off and just jumping up here for a bit of shelter for the night.
They could be, yeah.
So we did a place in France, didn't we? We're talking here, like, a lot of this goes back.
Yeah, they're still embering and everything. This is as fresh gets. And I'm making it worse.
I'm going to take you to a Napoleonic building.
Well, a huge time.
There you go.
The main thing I wanted to come here for is to watch and play with fire.
I started the fire. I'm magic. I did it. So just imagine, potentially this is what the migrants were doing last night to keep warm. And
I start fire.
That's when you get accused for it.
hey. See, no, they can't accuse. I got it on camera. It was not burning a minute ago, and now it's burning.
You think this little passageway is running around it?
Okay, so I know it's gotten a bit dark out, but we are actually here on the coast of Dover, where migrants have actually been seen sailing up to this beach to basically get on land. Yeah, essentially, like I was saying earlier, this place is infamous now for this. Dover's got quite an interesting name here in the UK now because of it. But all those lights off in the distance, as you can see, that's France, everyone. You can actually see France from the coast. So when they travel and get all the way to the coast, they'll sail all the way down here. And yeah, they'll just make a mad dash into the country. Fascinating, very, very fascinating stuff. I would have shown a little bit more of Dover, but obviously we've done a full-blown explore here, so I definitely hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so Dave, where are you showing me real quick? We're here on the beach now.
Yeah, we're on the beach, which is quite famous. Like, this whole area is quite, obviously, a lot of people are aware of the news. Obviously, rafts coming over from France.
Yeah.
But also, if you look back in the old times, like Napoleonic, before that there used to be pirate and all smugglers, and there's actually one of the old tunnels up there you can see, which is the old smugglers' cave.
So essentially, as you were saying, Dover's just always had people sneaking over from France.
It's like the old pirates and everything. Yeah.
Oh.
The tide's gone out.
Yeah, it is low tide. So he wants to show me an old smuggler's cave that pirates used to.
Getting up there was a bit of a mission.
Okay.
So if you want to climb the rope.
Oh, so there's an old smuggler's cave right there, and yeah, there's a rope to climb up into it.
And once you're up there, you go inside, and you're inside the tunnel system. So it was all like dug out, but now, if you look, actually, I think they used it later on. It looks like a gun hole.
It does look like a gun turret, yeah. So that's an old pirate's cave. Interesting.
And this goes right round now to the coastal. You can go, if you go through some of the bits, you can actually stand inside where the Euro tunnel runs past you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it appears this is the entrance to the smuggler's tunnel. Oh, you just find a knife.
Right, watch
Watch and learn. There's only one way to do this. Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm falling.
You got all the wall.
Like you're about to fuck it.
Okay.
Experienced caber. It's tight, man.
Okay.
Right. Who's next?
You're next in line, Dave.
Was it a good fuck or not?
Yeah.
Fucking warm, sticky there.
Oh god, that does look tight. Do you want to hand him? Here, hand him his camera.
Do your film coming through.
All right, Dan. There's camera.
Hold on. Let me get in position. Hold on, Andrew. Hold on. I need to get in position.
Okay.
All right, go on.
I'll go back out, Andrew.
Yeah, go back out and then do it again.
Fuck you.
It's not too bad. Okay. Big.
I remember laying on the side and on the round table. Is this the one right to say? This is the old smugglers. Not smugglers. Smugglers. No. Research like position.
Okay. Have a good old nosy. So this was a smuggler's tunnel that got repurposed in World War II for searchlight position. Fascinating.
See, I never actually seen it. I just wonder how you get up the level there to look out the search light. I don't remember this one.
Lost some money.
The old man is anymore.
So, how big is this place? Don't know, huh? Guess we'll find out.
I literally do not remember this place. I felt like I've been here, but I don't think I have.
Oh, he's on the ground.
No, even I'm too big for that. I was going to try and get in there because you can get fucking, you can get through the little hole in the wall there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looking out of it. I've had my kids in there and they're fucking looking out the little hole. I can't quite get in there.
So why did they block it off, do you think? 11th Bat Bus, 1941, yeah. That's fascinating. Why do you think they blocked off that bit?
What bit?
The bit you just tried to cross through.
It's just the way it's built, but it's just a void.
Oh,
because
okay.
they would tunnel through and then put these in as support. Why they done it? Didn't do it all the way. I'm guessing shortage of materials, probably.
Oh,
yeah,
fair.
no, it's nice.
Oh, wow. Especially the climb from down there.
The sea drops away.
Okay, so apparently we can see out over the coast here. Oh, wow. It's like a balcony. Surprised it's not a road of the way. So, we were just down there before.
Andrew, I can't believe we could have got in here the other night we were here.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, it looks over the whole of Dover, the beach. Well, this particular beach anyway.
Iceberg ahead!
That's fascinating. Wow. I don't think it's truly big enough to get permanently lost, but just crazy to see a piece of history like this. How they repurposed something that was illegal into something military. It's fascinating.
At the end used to be a room. Eroded off the front of the cliff. Where the searchlight would have been. You can see out of there as well.
Okay.
I won't bother clambering up because there's not loads of room up there. Oh, I had a fucking brilliant one here once though. I came in here with my kids, and like the beach to the right hand side of it is in it, like gets cut off by the tide. Yeah. And there was a whole family stuck, cut off by the tide. Oh, and I was out that window watching the fucking helicopter rescue them. So the helicopter was pretty much at the same height as me. It's fucking sick. There's some good pictures.
Oh, that's quite a climb. Wow. Yeah, I do want to go up there. And I might need 2 hands for this one. This is not great. Okay. Getting down, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and the wrong way would be tumbling down. Oh gosh.
Be careful.
Oh, trust me, I'm trying. Oh shit.
A lot of it's, I'm talking to Dave.
Oh.
Because all this here,
it's loose.
It's loose, it could have come rolling down.
Yeah. Good luck, Dave, don't fall.
I like the old steps there. We can just about make out the old steps as well.
I'll let you go down first.
Oh really? Well, you've been...
Just be careful there, don't let them rocks fucking come down at us.
I will. Oh, gotta be careful climbing this.
Get to the left, Andrew.
What?
Get to the left.
To the left, yeah. Oh, not easy. Very slippery. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is high up. You guys can't even see the beach from here. It's crazy. And I have no hands free at this moment. So I'll slowly turn around. And I gotta make my way back down. Yay. Frickin' yay. Well, did it. Looked out to the spotlight area. And I'm completely covered in chalk now. So worth it.
If you go out forwards, it's just the wrong way and your fucking legs won't bend and yeah, it's hard work.
Okay, well,
I'll speak from experience.
I'll watch you do it and see how it goes.
See, that's nice and easy. But if you come out forwards, it's a fucking nightmare.
Right. Do you mind if I hand you my camera and just hold on to it for a minute?
Right. Over there.
Yeah, hump the wall and try to pull yourself.
It's exactly a reverse of the removal.
Yeah, and mind your head, don't smack it.
Get your right leg out straight, that's it.
Right.
Come out like a pencil.
Good job, Dave.
I said it then.
Did he hear the same? Don't come out forwards, whatever you do. Come out like a pencil backwards.
I said it then, I'll hit my arse out and crawl for it.
Thankfully I wasn't filming when you did that.
That's it, get your leg over the wall straight away and get your other leg out nice and straight, so otherwise you get caught up.
Now put your leg over the wall and hump it, basically. Straddle it, yeah.
Roll that motherfucker.
And mind your head.
Oh, I love this.
Oh. Mine, yeah, there you go, you did it.
Easy as that.
Brilliant. Well, that was a fun little adventure. So, what's all this street about? I mean, it's pretty dead tonight.
So we are in the Victorian High Street.
Okay. It looks it, yeah.
A cathedral, built in the 1300s. A castle, built in 10 something. And the castle, it's got 3 square towers and 1 round one. Is it because when it was invaded years ago, they poured loads of pig fat down the underground of it to burn them out, and one of the towers collapsed.
Oh, okay.
So it's got 1 odd tower.
So is this street usually this dead at night?
Weekends are pretty busy.
Oh, okay.
See, it's got quite a few bars up here. This is my local.
Is it? Which one?
There's a place up there called Cooper's Arms. It's got, they call it the Haunted Monk.
Oh, okay.
Because they've actually got like a dummy of a monk's in there, but he said in the basement of a night, the whole place, they hear noises and the whole shakes.
Oh, okay.
Let's check this shop.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Look how short the crazy doors are. So I'm wondering if we head round the back. Yeah, like that.
It's definitely Victorian.
I'd like to show you a shop down there in a minute, just to look at it. It looks like it's going to fall over. Oh, it's up here. If I show you in a minute.
Okay.
The whole building looks like it's going to fall.
Hell yeah. I see what you mean. It does look like it's tipping over.
It is.
Wow.
How the hell did they brick that up and make that like that, you know?
I don't know. But yes, it absolutely does look it. By the way, if we haven't clarified, we're now in Rochester, walking up the Victorian High Streets. It's pretty dead. I mean, we did walk by a couple of crackheads who went na at us for some reason. Oh yeah, wow. You can really see how it's fallen sideways. Cool.
Okay.
And with that being said, that is a brief look into Kent. I am hoping to do a Kent nightlife video at some point, but that might be further in the future. If you guys have any particular place you would like to see me go and try to get, you know, interviews, basic rundown of what the town is all about, let me know. I want to provide nothing but the truth. Nothing, you know, nothing over-exaggerated, and always have somebody local to tell me only the truth about the location and their experiences. Not just some randomer turning up to some town and being like, oh, well, this is this, this is that. I prefer to have people that actually grew up in the area explain what it's all about. Anyway, if you enjoyed that video, click this link right here. It's an absolute banger of a video. Don't even think about it, just click it. It's my Devon one, and I'll end it as we always do. Do you believe that?